Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the last Cloudia video, and it's finally here. The time is over. The wait is over, even. She's finally here. New Year's unit. So, let's look at her. And the UR, of course. So, for some of you guys that are competitive and want to be competitive in terms of the game, this will matter for you. For the rest of you that don't really care about that, this doesn't matter as much. But her animations are a little on the slow side in terms of her skills. But makes up for it when it comes to her special, which I'm going to tell you guys that she probably will be one of the strongest special units in the game, even though she's only a single target. I wish it was AoE, but it's single target, but still, you're going to see why. So these things are a little on the slow side. It is what it is, but she is a one-handed unit, unit in terms of a weapon, and she's a fire leader, if you want to call it that. I don't know what else to say. She leads fire units, so if you bring a whole team full of fire units, you're gonna do better off with that. The charisma is gonna do better. So that's what this all boils down to on this part. So you definitely want to have more people. As you can see here, if you have 3 people, then you boost your special boost damage dealt, just straight up any damage you deal 15%. That's pretty rare. And then down here is where it actually matters. So when special activates, boost damage cap by living allies total buffs. So if you have someone who can do good buffs and you do your special, you're going to be doing an insane amount of damage. And obviously you can stack that up on top of everything else that you can do in terms of stacking special damage. So I feel like all you really want to do on this character is just stack as much special damage as possible, similar to Lyneth. I don't think any of this stuff is really worth focusing on. You really want to focus on this other driver. And what's really ridiculous, and I know it's only a chance, when you scroll down here and you look at this, it's only a chance. It's a chance to do it, but this is the reason why her abilities and skills and things are a little on the slow side, because look at that. That's an insane amount of damage cap. It's only a chance, it's not guaranteed, but it's still good. And then you have a chance for special to deal critical damage, so that's going to do really good. And then if you equip one fire weapon, you get 100% strength, which is very good. Continuous high magic barrier effect, earth and dark damage taken 30%, and you're already taking less damage, I believe, when it comes to that. Oh, you don't flinch from them. Okay, so she's really good. Of course, this is what you're pulling for, this Scarlet Sky Charisma. This will get boosted by your trait, as long as you have more fire people on your team. So she's excellent. I want to test her out first in the video. You can do the unit quest thing, so we're gonna go ahead and do that and show you guys. Hopefully I don't remember if it allows you to have special automatically. Hopefully that's the case. It says max skills in special battle, so hopefully that's the case. I forgot to look at what they're gonna put on her, but it's probably just standard stuff. It's probably nothing too special. You can kind of get an idea of things. So, kind of, not really the best. It's okay. These are pretty standard stuff. But then, let's look at her special here. Remember, it's not doing a lot of damage right now because she's by herself. If she had the other allies on her team, plus they were buffed, this probably would have one-shotted it, I'm assuming, or at least getting halfway. So I really do feel like she's very good. Also, this wasn't activated, and also this is decent. Well, we'll talk about the arc soon. I guess we're kind of spoiling it, but yeah. Now let's see how much damage this does now. Remember, again, she's by herself, so she's not getting the maximum effectiveness of this. So as you can see, it does take a little bit of time, but I mean, specials usually are pretty dramatic anyways, but still very strong special there. And remember, So once you are able to get all those allies on your team that are fire, and they're also buffed, so hopefully there's a fire buffer out there. I can't remember if there is or not. Hopefully there is. Or you can just make one a buffer, I suppose. You can just make someone, like the new 9S, you could just make him a buffer. He's a fire unit, so you could just make him a buffer. You just give him a bunch of buffer skills that affect everybody, or at least, you know, mostly everybody. And then you could do that. You could benefit a lot from her skills. So, in terms of teams, I don't have every unit in the game, but I have a good amount of them. And you could have, I don't know why he's included. Okay, this is not really, you could have Adel, of course. Adel, he just got his 120 awakening. This fire thing is useless. And you could also have, if you have Vlad, you know, he's kind of an arena unit, kind of. Garland's an arena unit, so you really wouldn't want to use him. But I'm sure there's other fire units that you guys may have that I don't have. It looks to be like I don't have a lot of fire units, but it is what it is. I mean, you have this, you have 9S, you have Adel, and you have the new unit. So that's actually 3. Typically, you're gonna, in the hardest content, you can only have 3 anyways. So that's probably it. You could just make 9S like a side healer, buffer unit. Even though he's mainly like a support DPS, you could just you can only make him mostly a support, and in terms of helping out her special by buffing up characters. So there's that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give her a 9 out of 10. Very good fire leader. Like, you couldn't ask for anything better in terms of what they're going to give you. So 9 out of 10 for that, and then we're going to look at the UR here. And once again, some people seem to be, you know, entranced by this, but like, as a free-to-play player, you should never chase URs. Your intention should always be, if you pull and you get them, then you consider yourself very lucky. If you don't get them, don't chase. They're never worth chasing. Even if they're really good, and I'll probably give a good score on some of them and stuff like that, it's never worth chasing, especially as free-to-play. Even as someone you're paying for crystals, it's still kind of hard to do that. So, obviously this is going to be very beneficial for herself and everybody else, because this also activates a Grand Brave effect to all allies, so you're already getting a buff, which activates one of her things in her traits. And of course you'd like to have those other buffs as well, so you get even more. But she's going to do a lot of damage with this trait here, and also with just the arc equipped. When a physical attack critical occurs, so remember she has a chance of doing crits with her special, you'll be able to do 35% more, and also 35k. It's only a chance for that to happen, but it's still good. And then the highlights of this is this Fire WB Breakthrough 2, and of course this Fire Ensemble is very good because you're going to only be having 5 allies on anyways if you're using this. So very good. And then the arc reward is decent. It's not super amazing, but it's decent. I wish I had some HP on it. But this is pretty good because it does have some pretty good defense on it, and it's also clothes instead of armor. So pretty good arc. I'll give this arc, this is pretty good as well. So I'll give this arc like a 9 as well. Like both of them are going to get 9s. And now that the review is over, let's look at the credentials. The review is over. This is not impacting her score or anything like that. Let's look at this. Scarlet's Kite Charisma, 1000 cap more. Very good. And then you get fire attack damage, 25% damage cap 5k, and then you take 10% less damage. And then also you get some stun resistance. Just +1. Very good. That's a very good reward. You know, it's 50 instead of 25. It's still pretty good. Alright, so now we're going to actually do some pulls in the video itself. So if you watch all the way to the very end, you're going to see some pulls. And let's see if we get her on the first pull. It's pretty traditional that we do, but you never know. I mean, my luck may have run out. My luck may have run out, guys. So we're going to see what we're going to get on this pull here. If it's going to be a red, it's a high chance that it... Okay, so it's red. A high chance that it could be the banner unit. There's 2 chances. Okay, so that one's a failure. Okay, so it's not going to... We're not going to get the first... We're not going to get on the first pull, sadly, this time around. Well, we will try a little bit. Or maybe everything for her, because I'd like to have her. I was waiting for her to come out. A fire leader. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully this pull will give it to us so that we can just move on. So I'm not chasing it. As nice as the UR arc is, I'm not going to chase it. I'm free to play right now, so there's absolutely no reason to chase UR arcs. I will practice what I'm preaching. Dang. Is this one last one gonna be it? Nope. Okay, so we're getting like some reds, but it's just like, it's not good enough. Sadly. We're just gonna, I guess we're just skipping ahead. I clicked on accident, but okay. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. This is not so, okay, I'm not like extra lucky in this game, typically anyways. I'm typically pretty lucky in this game, guys, so don't get hyped, like don't like get excited about that, thinking that's gonna happen to you. Because you could have like 50k gems and you could get none of it. You could get 0 UR. So I'm like this is the luckiest game I've ever been in, so I would not get too like, you know, hyped about, you know, trying to get it. Unfortunately, it did not happen. The unit did not show up. And it looks like we're going to run out of crystals soon. So are we going to get the Yohark instead of the character again? This happens quite a lot, actually, for me. Oh, there actually is a red. Okay, so there's one red. Hopefully it is the... Nope. Ah, come on. You know you want to give it to me. You know you want to give me the unit, guys. Come on. I guess we're using all of our crystals here. Oh, we don't even get anything out of that. I wanted her more than the UR arc, and of course I'm gonna get the UR arc. Why not, right? Of course I'm gonna get it. Last pull. We still have the tickets whenever those collect, but no reds at all on that one either. Oh man, we used all of our gems and we didn't get one of the character that I wanted. Okay, well we still have a chance. It's a very small chance, like extremely small. But we have this one ticket. It's an extremely small chance because there are so many characters on this. I looked at the probability. There are so many characters on this, so the chances are all the same, but there are so many characters in here that it's basically a lower rate to get her if you think of it that way. You're more than likely going to get something that you don't want to see. Yeah, I don't really want to see that. I mean, at least it's something new, but there was a small chance, but I was kind of hoping it was going to work out. Unfortunately, did not. And then there's these, which I want to build up to get 10, but sadly we did not get her. It is what it is. What can you do? Tried my best. Did not work. And of course the pity cost is going to be extremely high, I'm sure. Yeah, 250 and I only have 70, so there's absolutely zero chance of that happening anytime soon. It is what it is. What can you do? Alright guys, that's going to be it for this review and pulls. Of course I would get the UR arc instead of the character. What can you do? Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you get the unit instead of the arc. It'd probably be better off that way. I'll see you. Peace.